The Seahawks getting set now for their next series. Two tight ends on the field here. First down and 10. He's wide open for the grab. Wilson's tackled down at the 36. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air. And he's thrown to the ground. After that sack, it's now second down and 17. Russell Wilson has it under center. Offense lines up here. He has the grab. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Lynch is lined up as the single back. They're going back up top. Interception. He's brought to a halt. First down here. Kaepernick will be taking the snap out of the pistol. They deck him in the backfield.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down coming up. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitz is coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Third down on the way. Kaepernick still got it. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything. It's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
And so now they'll call on Lee to punt the football. Baldwin's going to look for space now. And he is tackled at the 44. The Seahawks offense heads on to the field. They bring in the extra tight end. Easy catch there. No one near him. They are winning at the moment, and they can thank the play of their quarterback.
How about that? Even the fans are going to be happy with the way he played today. They're not going to be able to write anything bad about him because everything he did was top-notch. Decisions, throws, movement in the pocket. What a great day.
Lynch is in the backfield. The Seahawks take it from the 33. Takes it on the counter, and he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
The 49ers with two extra defensive backs in the dime. The Seahawks from the 27. Got the completion. Touchdown, Seattle. Phil, this quarterback is in the midst of a special, historic game.
Well, Jim, we've just seen him tie the record for the most touchdown passes in a game. Now, the way they're going, he is really playing It's incredible. That's the only thing you can say. They're moving the football well. This record absolutely is in jeopardy.
The 49ers in kickoff return formation. They'll take it at the 20. First down, offense readying for the snap. Kaepernick under center. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Catch made. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. Johnson's a receiver in the slot. And the give to Frank Gore. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
The 49ers offensive line, they had a mental mistake here. Why? Because they let somebody go unblocked. It leads to a tackle for a loss of yards on the carry.
3rd and 7. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Baldwin's got it at the 29. That brings the play to an end. It's first down as they head to the line. Just a quick drop back. Wants to go deep. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Second down following that incompletion. Pass is intercepted. He's brought down.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down on the way. Kaepernick under center. Gore is going to take the handoff now. Has the first down. Now looking for more. 49ers in the end zone.
Touchdown, 49ers.
You don't see a lot of them anymore because we have so many good tackling safeties in the NFL, but not this time. That long run goes for a touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Seahawks are in shape now to return the kick. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Seahawks now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. Russell Wilson has it under center. They go screen with Lynch.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Wilson's lined up. 2 tight ends set. And this will just go for an incompletion.
And what you do in man-to-man defense sometimes, get up there and disrupt the receiver. Disrupt his rhythm, disrupt the timing, and what do you get? Another incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Offense lines up here. Finds his mark, and Richardson's marked down at the 47. Now 1st and 10. And that pass is swatted away by Brock.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Lynch is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. 2nd and 10. Baldwin's got it on a pass that had some heat. And he'll step out.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
First down here after the completion. First down following the long play. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And he's done it. With that touchdown, he now owns the record for passing touchdowns in a single game. And again, with a touchdown on that drive, we're seeing a receiver in the midst of a special game.
Oh, my gosh, how about that? He just tied the receiving touchdown record in the NFL for one game. Man, that's a mouthful to say, and it's a lot of hard work, but he's gotten it done on the field, and it's been a pleasure to see it.
Stephen Hauschka ready for the kickoff. There's a flag out.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Nothing a coach hates more than giving them great field position. They come to the line, and it's first down. Rock for a loss on that play.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Kaepernick setting up now in the pistol. Second down and 13. And the give to Frank Gore. Met by Thomas.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Colin Kaepernick under center. 3rd and 4. To Davis.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Seahawks offense now marches onto the field. It's a 2 tight end formation. 1st and 10. Play action. Weaving it down the field. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Double tight end formation. 2nd down and 10. Pulls it in. Unstoppable. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown. And what a day he's had, Phil. Now the single game record holder for passing touchdowns.
You think some of these records will never be broken, but how about this? Throwing for this many touchdowns in a game, it is outstanding and just shows you how talented this quarterback is.
The Seahawks lined up now for the point after. He made it. Wilson's going to have a tough time upstaging what he did on that scoring drive. Passing for more than 80 yards against a defense that had no answers for him. The 49ers in kickoff return formation. Here's the kick, and this one's just a little squib kick down in the middle of the field. Coleman's going to make the tackle. The 49ers ready to take over the football. Kaepernick set in the pistol. 1st down at the 45. Gore's got on the handoff.
Gore's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
2nd down coming up. Colin Kaepernick under center. Gore taking it right up the middle, and a gain of 4.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
3rd down now. And they sack him on 3rd down, and they force the quick 3 and out.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
The Seahawks are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. Lynch is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Wilson's tackled down at the 32. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Russell Wilson has it under center. Looking to go up top again on 1st down. Looking long. And that's Reed, who could have had the interception.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
leads us to second down. Wilson's got two tight ends on the field for this snap. And they were trying to go with the screen there, but nothing was available.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
The Seahawks from the 32. Screen. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Well, quarterbacks know on third down they got to make a decision to get that football because the defense, they are that time just not good enough when he throws it.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. Catch made. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Staying with the passing game on first down. Brings it in. Reed is there and makes the play.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
First down here after the completion. This play set up by the long gainer. Looking to the right side and throwing. Baldwin's got the catch and the first.
Once again, this offense in the red zone. This defense has been awful all day long. Can they bow their necks a little and show a little toughness and maybe stop them this time?
Wilson finds Lynch.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
And here we have second down. Nickel formation here for the defense. Wilson with the give. In on the stop.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Offense lines up here. Handoff. And Williams is in on the tackle.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Throws the pass. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
When you get third and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line. Play after play after play here on this drive. And in the end zone, he can now celebrate history. He owns the mark for receiving touchdowns in a single game. So with that score right there, Phil, we've got a new record holder for receiving touchdowns in a single game.
And this receiver, hey, look, he deserves the record for most touchdown reception.
Got touchdown, got two-point conversion. People love to go for two in this game, don't they?
Well, they do. And you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
This kick will stay on the ground, avoiding a big return. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line. The 49ers offense ready now to see what it can do. Full house formation. 1st and 10. Kaepernick with the handoff. Avrils all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down and 11. Gets the handle here. Off the right side, Gore. Third down. Lloyd's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Kaepernick connects with Davis. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. They face 1st down. Russell Wilson has it under center. Looking across the middle and incomplete. What a hit that time.
Wilson's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Throw to the left. Wilson finds Lynch. They complete the pass, but still not enough for the first. 3rd down coming up. Almost intercepted.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The coach is going to go for it. Lynch is in the backfield. Wilson's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. Taken down at the 39.
Nice job by the coach that time going forward on 4th down. His team is up here in the 2nd half. He wants to keep momentum on his side. That's why he goes for it, and they get it.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact. Seeing these stats, Bill, you really look at them and have to go, wow, because both teams are just playing so well on the offensive side of the ball.
I know that's what the fans are doing. They love these type of games. High scoring, lot of action. They're having a good time. I know this. The defense, it's the other way around. They are having an awful time.
The Seahawks now move the chains. Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these two quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well.
Lynch is in the backfield. Single back set. Eyeing that left side. Fights through that hit. Brought down right at the 50. Second down after that pass play. Russell Wilson has it under center. He'll throw it over the middle. Unbelievable grab. Miller's a big target, but he plays that tight end position like he's a wideout, Phil.
Yeah, you know what you see now, Jim? It used to be everything was focused around the wide receiver. He was the #1 guy in the passing offense, but now we see many tight ends who are the #1 option, just like we're seeing here today.
First down at the 37. Lynch and pick up about 4. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down.
An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Lynch takes it out of the eye. He's tackled right at the 31. The Seahawks lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Lynch has had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side. Every quarterback in the NFL loves this coverage where you got 4 defensive backs all playing deep. So in routes, anything across the middle, usually it's wide open. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of the defense that time.
This has been a long drive so far.
Willis is there to take it down.
Well, once again, the offense is in the red zone. They got a big lead. I think it's up to this defense finally show a little toughness to try to stop them for once.
Now they'll try over again on 2nd down. This long drive continues.
Back to the ground. Lynch looking out wide. He's stacked up at that point.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
The long drive continues.
Throws to the right. The blowout continues. Another touchdown.
Give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
Extra point was good. Wilson's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive. Stephen Hauschka ready for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The 49ers will begin their drive from the 31 now. One last play before the quarter ends. And the give to Frank Gore. Thomas there to take him down. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Colin Kaepernick will be taking this one from the gun. The final quarter begins with this snap. No one's going to get him now. And he's brought down right at the 42 in the build-up to this game. We didn't talk much about the matchup at tight end, but it's been a good one, Phil.
It has been good. I know the defenses really didn't focus on the tight end when this game was starting, but I know this, they better change their focus and start looking at them.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Kaepernick's back in shotgun formation, trying to work that left side. Gains 16. The 49ers still trail in the 2nd half, but their passing game has been quite good throughout. Kaepernick's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offense, the offensive line, the play calling, all good.
1st down and 10. Gore's handed the football.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Offense lines up here. Kaepernick from the gun. And he's forced to the ground.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
The 49ers snap it at the 36. Throws the pass. 3rd down has been a killer to them all day long.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense. Good job by the kicker.
And he fails to get out to the 20, and he is smacked down at the 15-yard line. The Seahawks are getting set for their next possession. Lynch is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. He's looking to the right here on this throw. The Seahawks have continually looked to their tight end today. Wilson's been a big part of the game plan.
Oh, yeah, why would you adjust it? You got one of the best tight ends in the NFL. But if I was a quarterback out there, I'd have trouble looking anywhere else on the field. Just keep throwing it to the tight end.
Back to the air here on first down. Looking long. And they can't connect.
Good try. Throw it deep down the field. It's a beautiful throw, but it just goes incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. Intercepted. He's got a little bit of daylight here. He's in for the score.
Touchdown, 49ers.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The 49ers for the extra point. Extra point is good. Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down coming up. Russell Wilson has it under center. Reed's able to swat the pass away.
On defense, when you're a defensive back, it's so much about timing. That time he times it perfect, and he jumps up and knocks the ball down.
Lynch is lined up in a single back formation. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
When you see a receiver drop a pass, it does go through the quarterback's mind. Well, he's a good player, and I want to keep his confidence level up, and I want to keep him into the game. So when you get a chance, you throw him another football so he can make that catch and get right back into it.
Almost intercepted that time.
Whoa, the quarterback took a big sigh of relief after that throw. That pass was close. It was nearly picked off, and sometimes you just gotta make a better decision at the quarterback position.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Seahawks from the 22. Looking to the right side and throwing. Reaches out and grabs it.
Got to have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Good play call, and they make it work.
2 tight ends on the field here. The Seahawks will take the snap from the 40. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Bethays there to make the tackle. Second down here. Hurry up. 2-minute offense. Russell Wilson has it under center. Lynch. And now we'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Lynch is able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Lynch is lined up as the single back. With 2 hands, he has it. breaks away. Brought down at the 32. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They bring in the extra tight end. They're setting up screen. Breaks the tackle. That's a gain of 10. First down here after the completion. Turbin takes his spot in the backfield. Set up screen. Catch made. Gets about 9 on the play.
This offense has been moving the football all day long. Once again in the red zone. They have a big lead. What will they do? I think they'll just try to run it in from here.
This will be second down. They've come out in the dime package. Buffet with the coverage and the deflection on that play.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Mounting a serious drive. Here's the handoff and no running. Lynch is tackled down. This will be the 11th play of the drive. What a drive this has been. First and goal to go from the 2. Another touchdown to increase the lead.
You know, if you're a defensive player and you're covering a receiver down here on first and goal, you don't have to cover that much area. That's a terrible job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
Wilson's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. The 49ers in kickoff return formation. Ellington's got a chance to return this one. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The 49ers come to the line to start this drive at the 24. Colin Kaepernick under center. First down at the 24. That's Wagner making the stop. Second down now. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Kaepernick's going to take it from the gun. The tackle is made. It'll be third down. Gore's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. They send the tight end in motion. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up fourth down after just a 3-play series.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Baldwin's got it on the return. They bring him to the turf. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Wilson's going to be in the pistol here. Setting up screen. Makes the reception. Tackles made.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
The Seahawks take it from the 28. They go screen with Lynch. That's a pickup of 14.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Russell Wilson has it under center. The defense gets a sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Baldwin's lined up now as a slot receiver. The Seahawks snap it at the 36. Here's Baldwin, and he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
Crossing routes, that's what you want to throw when you see this type of coverage. 4 deep, cover 4. Look for guys going across the field. Hard for the defense to cover those throws.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first. Russell Wilson has it under center. The give, right side, and Bowman in on the tackle. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. 3rd and 3. They want to keep feeding him the football, and this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
The Seahawks offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Turbin takes his spot in the backfield. On the money, gains 19.
Once again, this offense in the red zone. This defense has been awful all day long. Can they bow their necks a little and show a little toughness and maybe stop them this time?
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Got the completion and gains maybe 4. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. And he's intercepted.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it, and inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
The 49ers from the 22. And off the mark on that short throw. It's now 2nd down. Kaepernick's got it in the gun. And he's taken down.
Really good job by the defensive coordinator. Good time to call that blitz. Catches the offense by surprise, and they just outnumber them, and they get to the quarterback, and they take him down.
3rd and 16 here after the sack. Gore is in the backfield. We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Steve Johnson hauls it in.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Baldwin's got it now. Gains 17. The Seahawks offense now coming out. Nickel formation for the defense here. First down at the 32. And there's a drop.
Richardson's unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. And those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
Lynch is in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Reaches out and snatches it.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that long. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback had all day long, and sooner or later, these great wide receivers are going to get open.
The defense comes out on the dime. Now 1st and 10. Keeps it here. The reception, easy, wide open. Tackled at the 29-yard line.
Wilson selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
First down here after the completion. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Still got it after the play action. And this is dropped.
Well, we look at that drop pass right there. You know, one of the biggest cliches ever in sports. Oh, they're going to go right back to this guy to keep his confidence going. Well, I don't know about that. If you drop the pass, sometimes I might want to try somebody else to see if they can catch it when they're open. So if you get open, the quarterback will throw it to you.
Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. Looking across the middle, reads in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
That is so tough to do when you think about it. We got world-class sprinters running down the field, and you're able to stay close to them and reach out with one hand and knock it down. Great play.
Lynch is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
Good job by the linebacker, just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
Fourth down and 10, and they're going to go for it. Russell Wilson has it under center. The Seahawks have it at the 29. Lays out and makes the catch. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They get set quickly, ready for another snap. Wilson's going back to the air on this play. Has his target. Brought down after a gain of 6. Second down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Screen. Wilson finds Lynch. Williams, the one who brings him to the ground. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. No time to huddle now. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. They're setting up screen. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
This game has been out of hand for a long time. They're down near the goal line again, and it's just up to the defense. Have some courage, show some pride, and try to stop them this time.
Marching down the field and taking their time. 2nd and goal to go from. No stopping them now. That's a touchdown.
There is no lead in the NFL at stake. We all know that. We have seen tremendous comebacks. So when you get the opportunity, lay it on them, man. Keep scoring.
The Seahawks now lined up for the extra point. Fakes the PAT.
ready to step up and send this one down to the end zone. He'll take it from the 10. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31.
2 minutes remaining in the game. The 49ers will begin their drive from the 31 now. Empty backfield look for Kaepernick here.
Out of the shotgun. Wide open for the catch. Chancellor's there that time for the tackle. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
They'll go right to the hurry up. Won't use a timeout here.
Incomplete, looking underneath that time.
Well, the protection was bad. Quarterback didn't have the time. He's off balance, and he throws the incompletion.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
Frank Gore is in the backfield. The defense gets the sack.
So they get to the quarterback on that last play. Third down coming up. Kaepernick takes it from the gun.
It's Johnson. That'll put them in what we call plus territory. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 6. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry.
Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Russell Wilson has it under center. First down at the 45. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
The defense comes out in the nickel. The Seahawks will take the snap from the 45. Launching it deep. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop of the defense.
Lynch is in the backfield. Single back set. He makes the catch. Smith's there to make the tackle. The Seahawks have tried to target their big tight end in the passing game. Wilson's been a big target across the middle of the field.
You said it right. They depend on him. He's one of the best in the NFL. And when you're one of the best tight ends in the NFL, they are going to find ways to get you the football.
And now on first down, they'll go back to the air.
Baldwin's brought down, but has the first. First down here after the completion.
Going to go to the hurry up with under a minute to play. They're going back up top.
Baldwin's got the catch and the first.
Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
Throws to the right, and he hauls it in.
Reed's there to make the stop.
The Seahawks are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The defense loading up on the line. Touchdown. They're just running it up.
I would bet first and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
Well, the lights were bright and the team was up for the occasion here, winning in prime time.